Hey, this is Chip with Growers Coco. I want to talk to you today on why the 1 gallon bag has become the most popular size to use in the cannabis industry. I know a lot of you out there saying like, oh, what can I grow in a 1 gallon bag? That's too small, but I'm gonna break it down to you. Okay, so we're growing in cocoa here. This is like a hydroponic quality or style medium. I know it just looks like dirt, but if you grow these right and use the right nutrients, you get the hydroponic performance that's just literally unsurpassed. You get the largest, most densest flowers when you're able to feed this way. Now, one of the reasons that the 1 gallon works so well is because of the decreased veg time. So we take a clone, we drop it in here, and in just a short period of time, this roots out almost completely. As soon as it roots out, then you're gonna be able to flip it over into flower. Right now, if it's a 2 gallon or a 3 gallon or a 4 gallon or a 5 gallon or a 7 gallon, it takes significantly longer for it to root out. So many people, they'll plant just a small little clone this big right in here, and within 10 days to 2 weeks, they have roots coming out of the bottom slits of here, and they're ready for it to go into flower. Now, the importance of that is now this bag is full of roots, right? And cocoa medium is the perfect medium because it has 25% oxygen when it's fully moistured. Most people use crop steering in their gardens, and that means that you're letting the dry back happen just enough, and then you're able to water it again. So even though you can do this a million ways, what you really want this to do is in the morning, you want to soak this so that it is completely wet. And then as it dries back throughout the day, you want to give it just a little bit more water and a little bit more water and a little bit more water. And you can figure this out yourself. You can get computers to help you out. You can just follow charts. But my suggestion is just to do it a couple of times and then you can figure out how to automate it. But as you water this thing more and more and more and more, and some people might water it like 10, 15, 20 times a day, just these small amounts. I personally like to use about 400 to 800 milliliters, and we'll water them about 8 to 10 times in one day with a plant that's only like 2.5 or 3 foot tall. Now what this does is it just makes the plant go into overdrive growth because you're in flower, this is full of roots, it's drying back, you're feeding it, it's drying back, you're feeding it, and the plants just take off. So that's the reasons that I believe the 1 gallons are the most effective. You know, there's many others as far as plant count. You can add one of these per 1 square foot in order to get your canopy up to the right number. It has less material in here, so you're able to control the humidity in your room. You're able to control the height of your plant a little bit better in these 1 gallon plants too. So if you need any more information about our product, check us out at growerscoco.com or on Instagram or Facebook. And if you want to see this stuff in action, look at Growers Grown on Instagram.